On March 29th, 2026, Colombia and France squared off in Landover, Maryland in an international friendly match. Knowing that this game was more of an exhibition, I took it upon myself to cover the upcoming World Cup, to see where the fans' minds were in anticipation ahead of the tournament, and to speak on the controversy around the tournament. This video was a lot of fun to put together. It was a party-like atmosphere from start to finish.
Carol G, I love you, baby. Get my number from Gaithersburg, Maryland.
Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Who am I here with?
Je m'appelle Gael. José Santos Martinez.
I'm Guillaume. This is my daughter, Leonie.
Hi.
My name is Jean-Pierre.
David Preciado.
My name is Mario.
It's your family.
I'm from Honduras, but I'm always gonna be with Colombia.
Of course.
I know it's gonna be a great match
Yeah.
because France is Mbappé. He's the best.
That's it.
He's the best.
Yeah.
And Luis Diaz.
I love Luis Diaz.
Lucho Diaz.
Diaz. On Colombia, on the upcoming tournament this summer, how do you think Colombia is going to perform?
I think Colombia is gonna win the World Cup.
All the way.
All the way.
I don't see nothing but the sunlight.
Who's going to carry the team all the way to the final and win it? Who you got?
Jaime Rodriguez.
Luis Diaz.
Luis Diaz.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Luis Suarez.
Luis Suarez.
Okay.
He's a little old, but he's good.
And to the people that say he's too old to carry Colombia, what do you say to those people?
Just take Tylenol, and it's gonna make you feel better.
I believe that this is going to be the World Cup final, and it's going to be Colombia against France.
I see you got a Mexico jersey. You a Mexico fan?
I'm a Mexican fan.
Hey, are you confident about the Mexican national team going into this summer?
I'm not going to lie. I am a little confident. The only thing that we're struggling right now is finding that real striker to definitely take us over the top.
Right.
Our defense looks good. I like the goalie. I like what the team is doing right now. But if we don't get a good striker to start hitting these balls,
Right.
instead of trying to pass it right to left, left to right, we need to start hitting it right there in the middle.
And who is Mexico's best player now? For those who aren't familiar with the team as much, who should we be looking out for this summer?
Raul Jimenez. He is a menace right there. Raul Jimenez is going to take us to the top. He just needs to be more confident, and the players around him need to adapt to what he's doing because he's playing in Europe, right? He's playing in Europe, and they need to know how to play that European style. I know we're Mexican. We're very prideful people, but I'm telling you, you get him the ball, he can hit it from anywhere.
Firstly, you're a France fan. You're outnumbered by a lot out here today. What's the vibes like just being a French fan out here amongst all these Colombian fans?
So a lot of love. I would say this is a game that's probably at the same caliber as an actual World Cup game. That's why so many people came here. I flew from Seattle. There's people out here. They came in vans from North Carolina. So yeah, the vibes are just much love. And it's almost like a big family, a lot of friends. Like I got Colombian people giving me shots and stuff like that. So yeah.
Predictions, I guess, for France's performance in the World Cup. Do they come back and win it? What do you think?
France has a chip on their shoulder from the last World Cup. They're gonna win it. They're building a dynasty that has been long coming because of the love of football there. 2006, everybody remembers the final, and this is the generation that's almost like doing the redemption. You know what I mean? And then there was another final, in the 22 final. I mean, they probably should have won. And yeah, it's just France is just love for soccer is unmatched, and just to be respected.
What's your predictions for this summer? How do you think they're going to perform?
It's on the paper they have a really, really good team, but they got to play together. So at least quarterfinals.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a conservative, prediction. Why do you say that?
Because every time French people get too confident, that's when things go wrong. So
Take us back to 2018 when you won it. What was the confidence like going into that tournament?
well, actually, there was not a lot of confidence. I mean, we had lost the Euro 2 years before, and people were a little really not sure what was going to happen, and they really gelled as a team. So that's when it worked the best. So
there's a lot of talk online about the abundance of talent that the French national team has. In your opinion, what should be the starting front four this summer?
The starting front four should be Ekitike as center striker, Mbappe on the left, Cherki in the middle, and on the right I would go with Dembele. Or actually maybe Olise on the right. Olise on the right, and then you could sub in Dembele. It's weird. It's too much. It's too much.
Because I mean, Dembele, Ballon d'Or winner.
Exactly. But
Can you put him on the bench?
You like with this squad, maybe you can actually, because there's basically a Ballon d'Or in every one of those strikers. Even the attacking mid Cherki, he's a Ballon d'Or candidate with City. The team is gonna build around him.
Kylian Mbappe, Ekitike, it's going to be there. I don't think they're going to play with 4, but Olise in the middle.
Yeah.
I would really like Cherki to be there.
Turkey in behind the front three.
Yeah.
Since the tournament is being played mostly in the U.S., how do you see the U.S. men's national team performing?
Oh, they suck. They suck. They got a lot on their mind. Donald Trump, it's a lot of things going on. They don't care about soccer right now.
Yeah, clearly.
But us, we're here, and we standing firm.
Oh, I saw the score the other day. It was like
Yeah.
5-2,
5-2,
and I was like, it's gonna be a long run. So I'm really sorry, but like it's gonna be like hard, especially what I saw yesterday.
You think they'll get out the group?
No.
I think they gotta play more like natural. Like I feel the U.S. team, they always play like very organized. Just be a little more, a little tricky. Yeah, it'd be a little more tricky, but I think at home it's going to be a whole different story. So I think they're going to see the round of 16 for sure.
They will put in a fight. But in my opinion, this World Cup, the purpose of this World Cup is to actually almost like give a wake-up call to the United States Federation. For those of us, so I'm a francophone. I'm an African francophone, but I grew up in the U.S. And sometimes you need people to beat you up in order for you to wake up. And so that's probably what's going to happen to the U.S. men's national team, unfortunately. There's too much money that goes into U.S. soccer that does not come out. In the business world, they call it return on investment, return on your time. We have the best facilities, the best athletes for any color, any walk of life. And that's what the purpose of a World Cup is. And the U.S., they should get on that bandwagon, so.
Do you have any tickets for any matches this summer?
No, I'd love to, but if you have some for me, yeah, I'll take them. No, I tried. It's difficult. It's been difficult, so.
And I mean, it's difficult to get tickets. They're very expensive. Sure. Do you think that'll have a big effect on the tournament, just like vibes-wise, atmosphere?
I don't know. I'm a little concerned. If people in the U.S., if it's already hard for us to get tickets, I can't imagine for people traveling from overseas. So I hope that the stadiums are going to be packed, because if not, it's going to miss. The fans are like that's why they make it work. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. I mean, because everything, special immigration.
I know.
Immigration is gonna be really hard because nobody's gonna be able to come, because they're afraid.
Right. I think it's gonna make the
And
tournament kind of worse.
and who makes the football big?
Exactly.
The Spanish people.
Exactly.
The Spanish people. The Americans, they don't like it. They don't like it.
Exactly.
They don't like it. Spanish people we make the football.
You got any tickets for any matches this summer? Are you going to any matches?
So I don't have any tickets right now.
Yeah.
I know April 1st, they said that it will be like your last chance to kind of get tickets.
Yeah.
The only thing is that they're too expensive. I don't know who's really buying all these tickets.
Exactly.
But if I can get something where I can go watch Mexico play, I like watching Argentina, France, Portugal, all these great teams. I mean, we're hosting. So I want to make sure that it's affordable to the American people, and then also be inviting to all the other countries who are coming here and be a hospitable country, I don't want anything. Football is supposed to bring everybody together. So the more people we can invite to come here and show them what a good time we can have,
Exactly.
I think that's what matters the most.
No, exactly. It's a party out here today, and it's not even the World Cup yet. The vibes are already immaculate. I'd hate to, not let everybody enjoy this. Everybody should be here, man. I agree with you. You said that this is the preview to the World Cup final. Who do you have winning it?
That's gonna be, I think, France.
France.
Yes, they're like really good. They're fast.
I agree.
It's a really good team, and they're hard to beat. But yes, but Colombia's gonna give them a hard time.
As long as Argentina doesn't win, I'm happy.
I agree with you there. I agree with you there.
I think France, Brazil is really bad. But yeah, Brazil. I'm sorry, Brazil. But they're not playing really good.
Yeah.
But I think France is gonna be really good.
I say lastly, who's your dark horse for the tournament? Who do you think is kind of flying under the radar that's going to have a really good performance this summer?
I would say Norway.
Norway, okay.
They have a really good team in Bodo, and then a striker, Erling Haaland, who's just there to score.
Yeah.
They're going to do very, very well. Who else can I think of? Morocco is also going to do very well.
Yeah.
But they're not a dark horse. If you follow soccer and African soccer, they've been on the rise for a lot. And also Senegal is also going to be a dark horse.
Yeah.
Because, in Africa, football is life. It's life and death. They want to be here to perform and fight for their countries.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have any comments on Senegal and Morocco and the controversy around the AFCON final? Senegal losing, I guess, the championship or having it being taken away from them after they won it on the pitch. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I have a lot of thoughts on those. And the number one thing is, so obviously I'm a Francophone from African descent. And even for France, there's a lot of criticism. It's like, why so many African players in France? Yeah. And the answer was actually answered by Africans who want to play their African countries. Politics in Africa, corruption, injustice is being run by people who don't know what they're doing. And it's sad for both Morocco and Senegal. It's a lot of drama that should not happen. And so it answers many, many questions. Like, you'll see, again, even in England or other, you'll see, okay, Africans are playing for countries that are not their parents' countries or whatever. And that answered it. There's why would you want to play for federations that they're using you? Right. They're being used. So that's it.